Hi, girls. What's that? Who laid an egg on the floor? I guess make that 9 from yesterday. Make that none from yesterday. Oops, cracked it. However, that's a good healthy egg, other than the shell. Cat will come and fight it here in a minute. Whoops. Oh well. There we go. Out the door you go. Hey guys, so I actually ended up taking a different truck. Same trailer, but I took a different truck. And I forgot to record heading down there and explain to you what we were picking up. So we went out and picked up a hay rake. This one's pretty beat up. There's a couple of parts I absolutely have to replace. I have to redo the axle here. I actually have to get it cut and bend a new one and weld in the new piece, because the other one looks like they look like they hit a tree with it. The end of this bar is also, this rod here is busted off on the end. I can show you here in a sec. And there's some parts that need to be, they look cast. However, I'm going to make them out of either schedule 80 or schedule 40 pipe. Not going to be hard. And I mean, wheel bearings, the rims are pretty beat. That's going to take a little bit of chipping. And missing a few springs, but yeah, this beam here, that pole, it's broke. Looks like they hit the pole at some point. I got some bolts to replace. Yeah, Goosey. But yeah, a couple of wheels are seized on. But for the price I paid for this thing, I'm just going to fix it up. My goal is to have it running by Father's Day. So I'm going to be working late every night trying to get this thing going, trying to get other things done around the farm. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. This is the brand is Farmhand. So this is a really old rake. It's from the 50s. And the way to put it down is, well, here, I'll show you. There we go. The way you put this down is with this handle here. And it just slides that pole and begins to lift. I can see it right now. And it begins to lift the wheels. So right now, I'm going to set them back down, crank this thing all the way in, and we're going to, this is going to be a fun one, because I plan on raking the pasture, and what got me to look at the Farmhand rakes was the versatility, and B, the fact that all these wheels on here are on springs and they ride on the ground. But then, or they pull down to go to the ground. But the thing is that they'll bounce up if they need to and get up out of the way, and they just ride over whatever they need. I've already squirted WD-40 on this thing to make sure it slides decently. Make sure the threads are good. There's a couple of spots I missed to work their way in. Like I said, I got a couple of things I'm going to end up manufacturing. There we go. This nut, I wouldn't call it a nut. It's some sort of castle piece that is designed the same between this and over here on the rake. Well, this one's missing one here and one here. And one of the other wheels is missing it. The very number 5. I'll show you. Number 5 is missing a lot. It's missing the spring. It's missing all its teeth. Every single one of these wheels is going to get its teeth somewhat replaced. There's a lot of just moss growing on this thing. It was left in the weeds. And yeah, but these wheels are seized. This one has a slight bend in one of the spokes, which is no big deal. I can hammer that out. Have to straighten out this rear piece here. But yeah, number 5 is missing the spring. And number 4 is still here. Still has the spring and everything. Still has a bolt. It's just this broke right where it is. But I'll show you some of the other stuff we picked up. So another thing we bought was these sliding windows. These are 57 wide by 48 tall. And these are going to my shop. All 4 of them. All 4 of them are going in the shop. I bought a 20-gallon air compressor for $17. That was a really good deal. We bought these electric wire, or the electric fencers, for $2. The plate is something that my father-in-law, or these manure forks is something my father-in-law gave me. And then, Crystal bought a set of golf clubs, a metal detector. That was one of our more expensive items. And then we also bought this. It's a whetstone. And you pedal the whetstone. And you can have a kid pedal it, obviously. This one is really worn down because, yeah, this is the guard for it. And it's supposed to sit back here. That whetstone is wore off almost 3 to 4 inches. Oop. Yeah, careful, buddy. Careful. You're all right. Oh, yeah. And then she also picked me up these organizers, one of which broke immediately as I picked it up. I should have known better. The top was plastic. The bottom's plastic. And the thing is still loaded down with screws and everything else. But other than that, that's what we've picked up for auction. It's been a really, really good year for auctions for us. This was actually the biggest haul we've had, and it's been so worth it. I'm going to probably, like I said, I want to get this running for Father's Day. And the easiest way to get this thing running is I'm going to end up cutting this wheel off, or cutting the axle off right back here somewhere, taking a stock of it off, taking it to a local steel provider, and they can bend me up what I need. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out where that axle is according to straight. And all I have to do is bend this down 90 degrees so the wheel rides back this way. It's going to be very interesting because if I can get this to work, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to weld it up, put a couple of tacks. I'm going to make a couple of pieces that I can tack weld on and then weld up the rest. The other thing I'm going to do is take this thing apart, wire brush it. Doesn't have to be down to bare steel. I would like it to be down to bare steel, but it doesn't have to be. And I am going to wire wheel and repaint this thing. The wheels here are obviously yellow. The hay wheels. Main wheels are yellow, like bright yellow, almost like John Deere yellow. And then the frame and everything is this almost crimson red. And I like the color theme on it. And then I also got to build a few of these. Like this one's busted that I don't like. I think I'm missing maybe 1 or 2 total off this entire hay rake. Clearly I'm missing teeth here. But a lot of them are My biggest concern when loading this was not getting impaled by these little sharp ones. But yeah, that's what we picked up at auction. I was really hoping to like make a longer video from yesterday and showing you guys how this was going to work out, but me being me, I forgot to record because I was in such a hurry to get down there, and B, I'm sorry guys. I next time I head down to an auction like that, I'll bring you guys along. But one of the cool things about this hay rake is it's really adjustable. You pull the pin back there, pop the lever out, slide the lever out, and then it goes into any one of these holes depending on how far offset from the tractor. So right now, the position the tongue is in right now will get me, let me think, that will 100% offset me. So that wheel rides right in line, or even a little bit off from your drawbar or your center pin. So it's supposedly pulls a full 7 foot, according to the information. And yeah, this is going to be a fun project for me. Like I said, I'm going to try to get this done for Father's Day. So if I'm running around, I'm going to try to record as much as I can of this, guys, for you, because I like seeing those renovation videos. I know there's some people who don't like that, but I'll bring you along, and I'm going to enjoy using this piece of equipment. I like doing hay. I like cutting. I'm going to love raking, because this piece of equipment is going to be a lot of fun to pull behind the tractor. So yeah, I guess I'm going to sign off for the night. I'm going to continue working. I got to offload this entire trailer. I got wood to go pick up tomorrow. So I'm going to offload and get everything put away other than this. And I'm going to start tearing this thing apart tonight. If I start doing that, I'll bring you guys along. I don't have a whole lot of lights, but I will most definitely try to make this as bright as possible. So yeah, we'll talk to you later, guys. We really appreciate all of you watching. God bless you. We'll see you next time. Bye.